Well, welcome back to another video and another episode of Automotive Drama. I'm sorry, another video of this four-wheel drive motorcycle Suzuki stretched out Samurai. It's actually a nice truck. I'm not downing it. It's got a front loader, rear end. I mean, it's nice. It drives nice. It's not all-wheel drive, but I'm sure they make it that way. Anyways, preamble short like always. Likes are nice, scribes are better. Question, comments, please feel free and ring the bell if you want to see more episodes. Now, I showed you a video of these rear brake drum shoes apart. Yeah, this is one I would say don't try to do at home, my friends, because it was a real pain in my you-know-what. Alright, let's see if I can remember. Yeah, there we go. That's how they are. There was the old ones. Now, when you put these together, the best trick I could tell you is you start from this side and you put in this clip. Now, I have this special tool for it. If not, use a regular little pair of pliers. It works just fine. And you see that spring right there? Don't even mess with it. But before you even put that shoe on, you see that, I want to make a point of that. You see that clip? That is the parking brake cable lever. And then it goes to another one that's the actuator. I have to move the light for that. If you can see, and there's the other side of it right there. And it goes to that crazy bracket. If you see that? That's a bracket that goes behind that sticks out. And that's part of the self-adjuster that never works. I'm just trying to give you a layout of how this works before I try to explain what a pain it was to put it together. So anyways, I put that clip on first, and then I used these. I put the shoe where it's supposed to be, and oh, by the way, they're equal on either side, so we don't have to have that discussion. I almost forget myself because I hate these things. And right here, I gave it a good clamp so it would hold. Okay. And then I put in the adjuster right there. You got to slide it in. And then I put in that lever. It's not actually the parking brake cable lever. It's the lever actuator. But you can see it. Let me see if I can get you a better view. Right there on that. There's the actuator, and there's a notch in there where it goes. It's kind of long notch, and then it goes to that crazy bracket, and that's how it actually pushes the parking shoes apart. Ridiculous design. But anyways, you got to make sure that where that's mounted, that thing slides back in there and it hooks right in there. And you got to keep it in there. It'll fall off on you when you're trying to put it in there. We'll get to that. But that one, down in there, that one. And then you put the other shoe on and make sure you hold on to that bracket because it's going to want to fall off on you. And you put that clip on, and then make sure you leave the C-clamp on the back side, and then put another C-clamp right there on the front one and get it to hold really good. And then you start at the bottom, which is what I did because it was already pulled together kind of up here, and I put that spring on first. It clips over here on the very edge, and it goes all the way to that very edge. You can see that it goes right there. And what did I use? Oh, good old-fashioned vice grips. That's what I used for that one. The only reason I was able to pull that like that is because the shoes didn't move because they were clamped on. I hooked that one on, and then I turned this, and I hooked that one on, and then I reached over and I turned this, actually, and that one was kind of fun. I ain't gonna lie to you. That one was actually really fun. You gotta put the spring on the arm first. There it is. Put the spring on the arm first, and then put the arm in there, and then I just used that tool to wiggle the spring over, and then I grabbed it with a pair of vice grips and squeezed it right down in there, and it went right in. Now, after I got all that done, then you come back to this one. This is the fun spring. Yes, it's the fun spring. Everybody goes to the fun spring store. These are the ones they gave me to put in there, and I wasn't putting those in there. They just didn't look right. And so I had to put the old one back in. And yeah, it hooks in. There's actually a flat hook, kind of like that. And then it goes over the top. Now, you really want to know how I got that one in there? I used this little hook tool. And stuck my fingers in there. Trying to get a good view of it. There we go. Stuck my fingers in there and used that little hook tool and was able to pull it over and manually get it hooked on the parking brake actuator. Not the bracket. Not the cable bracket. There's an actuator that there's where the cable bracket goes. There's an actuator that goes on there. And you'll see they're only going to go one way, and because you'll know the spring has to hook to it. There's a good view of it. So anyways, thanks for tuning in. This was a pretty good episode, and that was no fun. I hate drum brakes to begin with, but that one was tricky. Alright, well, have a good night, everybody, and stay tuned for more episodes.